Wendy Fisher opened up an entire new world in terms of female big mountain skiing. She charged so hard and with such style, she just took it to a whole nother level, and it was like, I want to be like her.
Without a doubt, Wendy Fisher is one of the greatest skiers to ever come out of the United States. Just so talented in any discipline. She pretty much ruled the big mountain free skiing scene for women from '96 right through 2004.
You know, I grew up skiing, and even though I was a skier, I was a runner too. Running, as you guys know, is a great sport for so many other things. And I started running when I was in 6th grade and ran through high school. And then I made the U.S. ski team, and of course we had to be in great shape and running shape for ski racing as well. So we always had to have our mile tests and 440 and 400. And so I definitely respect what you guys are doing, and I know how hard it is to kind of stay at the top of your level and to improve. Even though I was a skier, I'm sure we have a lot of mental things that we have in common, because being competitive takes a lot of time, energy, and commitment, and brain power, and just trying to understand yourselves better. At a certain point, you start to think too much, and you need to sometimes back off when you get caught into that. Because sometimes when you feel emotionally drained or your performance is going down, you start to think too much of trying to solve that problem. And sometimes you need to back off and give it time, and then get back into your groove or what felt great. You know, the one thing I found through ski racing is you'd hear other coaches talk about other athletes, like how great they are. Oh my God, so-and-so is running so well. I mean, you know, maybe you hear that, and it could be really intimidating. And the thing is you just got to believe in yourself, because that's what I found was happening. You know, a lot of coaches believed in other athletes, and they didn't believe in me, but I was kind of the sidebar underdog that really didn't know or care. And because I was having fun and just kind of stuck to loving the sport, somehow, whether it was talent or my mindset, I don't think I had a strong mindset. So I think it was more just the carefree nature. You know, I was able to strive ahead, and I don't know if it's because I wasn't too worried about it. The worried part came later. I think once you are more on top is kind of where I felt the stress, the internal stress and worry part, because when you're the underdog, you don't expect that all the time you're going to do great, and then suddenly when you start doing great, you want to maintain that, and how do you maintain it? And that's the tricky part sometimes. If you find coaches who you really believe in, it's good and bad, because when I would be put up to a higher level with a new coach, and that coach didn't give, you know, he didn't care about me, I would kind of crumble and not do as well, and then I'd get back to the coach who really invested in me, and then I'd go back up to a higher level again. So I was always yo-yoing because of my coach. So you have to find these, you know, little unique things that make you feel confident, comfortable, believe in yourself. And one of the things that this coach taught me is to start doing imagery more, which I didn't really do much of. And when I started really investing in imagery, which, you know, imagery for skiing is going around the gates and having the right timing and everything, but I'm sure it pays off in running. Like your pace, your breathing, how you feel smooth. The main ingredient for me when I was ski racing was having fun. And I loved the sport. I loved the training. I was super into working out. And even though it hurt, I knew it was for a purpose. It felt great. And then at ski races, I'd, you know, goof around my girlfriends. I'd make the ski team with my girlfriends, and we'd still have fun. And, you know, it's hard to pinpoint why, maybe because I was trying harder. And I don't think it totally has to do with fitness, because I was not the strongest girl on the ski team. But I just think, and there's also natural talent involved. There's a lot of these things that have to come together. And I started climbing the ladder. And as I climbed the ladder, next thing I know, I was on the top with the top tier of girls.